All right, welcome everybody. My name is Wes Lowe. I'm the Director of Instrumental Arts here at the King's Academy, and we are excited for our Elementary Instrumental Arts Showcase, which will feature our youngest students that we have. And this is such an important time in their growth as a musician because they go from the first sounds you all heard, which sounded more like farm animals, like a couple months ago, to actually now like creating songs. And for me, this meant this time is so valuable. And I remember my first concert here at the King's Academy when I was in 5th grade. And my grandparents came. It was in the gym on the old campus off Cherry Road. And even then, I still remember this moment in the first concert I had and how much that impacted me. And so you never know the impact that your words, grandparents, your encouragement can have on your kids. And it's just the beginning stages, because I would have never thought I would have been here right now, but it was because of my grandparents, my parents, my family, always encouraging me, even when I didn't sound the best. And this is a huge moment for these kids because they've worked really hard, and you're going to see the progress that they've made just in a few months. So we're so thankful for you all to be here. We have an incredible team, Mr. Jeffrey, Mr. Smith, working with these kids daily, and you're going to be impressed with what they can do. So I'm going to start this program in prayer, and then we're going to get started. So pray with me. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for just the talent that you bless these kids with. Thank you for what they mean to me and our whole Conservatory team. We're so thankful that we can be able to cultivate this gift of music that you've blessed them with. And I ask that this be a concert that will glorify your name and that you will calm the nerves of these students and that they can perform to the best of their abilities. In your name, amen. So we're going to start with our junior jazz kids and with Mr. Smith. So junior jazz kids, come up front here.
Thank you. So our junior jazz is just one element of this elementary experience that we provide for the students. I told somebody affectionately this morning that elementary band is an experience because it's a lot like the Cheese Whiz lady at Costco. It's a little sample, a taste test of what it can be. And I'm delighted not just at the recruitment, but the retention of the students. The students have spoken and they enjoy their experiences here in our instrumental arts showcases. And I think you'll get a sense of why that is. So when you listen to these students today, I have but one request, and that is we encourage them. You know, in our class, we say something like, oh, play that horn or play that thing, or we clap them up, and it gives that encouragement and that confidence to explore music in a powerful way. So today, you'll get some world premieres. They're going to improvise or freestyle, meaning that they are creating on the spot their own personal musical ideas. So make them feel that encouragement as we play today, because it takes a lot of courage to get up here with Mr. Smith and Mr. Lowe and make these sounds. So show them some love right now. A round of applause for our junior jazz.
Academy, and it is just a privilege to work with these young 4th and 5th grade strings. I think this is one of the biggest groups that I've ever had, and one of the most talented groups. They've made a lot of strides this year, and we will be playing 4 difficult pieces. That first piece you just heard was Boil 'em Cabbage Down, which is a barnyard fiddle piece. And this next piece that we're going to play is called Surprise Symphony. And Surprise Symphony is a surprise because it starts out very silent, and then there's a loud forte section. So the students learn the difference between piano and forte, and I hope it's a surprise for you guys. So before we go on, though, I want to just give a shout out to the first violin section. So in our first violin section, we have Oliver, Bella, Michael, and Olivia. I hope you enjoy Surprise Symphony. So before we go on to German song, I'd like to just introduce you guys to my second violin section. So in our first chair we have Eden, Ethan, Declan, Kyle, and Janelle, Emma, and Annabelle. So this next piece is called German Song, which was written by Tchaikovsky. And the difficult part about this is that each single section has their own part. So the first violin section is playing their own part. The second is playing a different part. Violas, cellos, and bass all have their own music that they have to play. And in order for us to play in harmony, we have to follow the right melodies, the right rhythms, and sometimes completely by our own, just like our bass player. So he has his own part, and he's going to be really just driving the rhythm for this piece. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So before we go on to our final piece, I would like to introduce the lower strings. In our viola section, we have Bella, Mila, And the cello section, we have Eden, Rylan, Hallie, Victoria, and Zach. And last but not least, in our bass section, we have Logan Mason. So just before we go on to our last piece, I just want to thank the parents for how much support that you have shown your student and this program. Learning string instruments are some of the hardest instruments to play, and these kids have done just a fantastic job. And I remember how much my mom and dad poured into me, and so these guys really owe you a lot. So orchestra, why don't you give it up for your parents? Go ahead and give them an applause. So our last piece is William Tell Overture, and an overture is what you play before an opera. This is one of the most renowned pieces. You probably heard it in concerts, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
Once again, let's round of applause for our strings program direction, Mr. Jeffrey. It's an absolute honor to be here at TKA, and it's a pleasure to be able to work with some amazing educators and this wonderful conservatory. It's not everywhere that you go where you can get an opportunity to expose children to so many life-changing skills that we get to do on a daily basis. With our elementary experience, we offer band starting in 4th grade through 5th grade, and that's what you're seeing here today. This is our 4th and 5th grade elementary band, consisting of a number of different instruments that you'll hear from today. We meet a couple times in the week, and I like to call it the music miracle, because honestly, you know, with the short amount of time that we have, I'm always amazed at how much they're able to do and how much they're able to exceed expectations. Of course, the first sounds are always amazing. But with time, they do actually become something exceptional. And if you've had a chance to come to any of our Best of Broadway, our jazz band performances, our symphonic, our orchestra, you can see firsthand that development. And it starts right here. So we're delighted to present them to you today. And our first tunes are going to be some class favorites. This first one is called Hot Bunt Cake, not to be confused with Nuttin' Butt Cake. That's my wife's favorite. This is entitled Hot Cross Buns. We hope you enjoy. able to build on those first sounds, those beginning melodies, to create an experience that will last a lifetime. And it starts with these first instruments. And I'd like to introduce right now, if they would stand for us, our flute section, so you can see our wonderful flutes. It's our 4th and 5th grade flutes. And, thank you, flutes. In our woodwind section, we also have our clarinets on the second row. Go ahead and stand, clarinets. And we will introduce more of them as the program goes on. For our next song, we're going to play a tune called Go Tell Aunt Rhody. We like to call Go Tell Auntie. Someone asked me a while back, why are the arts so important? Why are these moments so important? I find now more than ever, we're not really living in the information age as much as we're living in the innovation age. There was a time when information was a big deal, but now on your phone you can basically find anything you want to know about. So when we talk about the innovation age, everybody likes that idea until they realize innovation means change. And when we think about that change that's coming across now, it's the understanding that our children must be educated, but they also need to be creatives. They have to be problem solvers. And I believe that that's what music can do. It can help them develop that muscle of creativity that's going to be so essential as our world continues to move forward and progress in ways none of us probably would ever imagine. So this is more than just music, it's a moment, and I thank you for giving your young people that opportunity. Speaking of our young people, I want to present our saxophone section. So go ahead and stand up, saxophones. Fantastic. And I also want to introduce directly behind them our trumpets. Go ahead and stand up for us, trumpets. Wonderful. For this next song we're going to play, I think it's one many of you will recognize. We call it Beethoven's Joy, but it's based off of his work called Ode to Joy. We hope you enjoy it. And for our final selection, I have to tell you, TKA is a wonderful place. We've learned to call this place home. I'm originally from Louisiana, only been here a few years, still GPSing to find things, matter of fact. But the longer I stay here, the heart of the people and the warmth of this place makes it feel like home. But if I'm being honest with you, the place that I called home is a pretty special place too. Before the Sunshine State, I was in the Bayou State, Louisiana. And I thought it'd be kind of fitting if we left you with a little taste of home, so to speak, from my neck of the woods. This is a Louisiana favorite. We hope it'll be a favorite of yours, entitled When the Saints Go Marching In.
Give it up one more time for our strings, our band students. Also, we have to recognize my favorite instruments, the Lowe brass row. So Lowe brass, stand up to our trombones and tubas. We hope that you enjoyed just getting to see how much growth just happens in a couple months. And really, truly, your kids are really great kids. And they've worked really extremely hard. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do it without all of you. And just a quick, just couple reminders, to be able to pick up your kids, they're going to be in their classroom. So all the band students will be in the high school band room. Strings will be in the string orchestra room in the theater to be picked up. So again, thank you so much for coming. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Thank you, everybody.